All right, fifth graders, welcome to Reader's Workshop. We're continuing today again with our theme on how our laws changed. But we're going to go back in time. We're going to go back into even before the Revolutionary War on and learning about the Constitution, or how was the U.S. Constitution formed? Okay, so for today's work, you will need a text that can be found in Benchmark, right? It's right in your assignments. It's called Debating the U.S. Constitution. All right, and we're going to read two parts in this book today. We're going to read the introduction, which is a new government, and we're going to read the first chapter, the first plan. All right, and you can tell by the title that we're talking about the first or the new government of the United States. Okay, how did they work to design the Constitution? All right, so once, and maybe I should remind you, just in case, that if you go to Clever first, and then you choose Benchmark icon, okay, you'll come to Benchmark, and in your assignments, you'll see the book, Debating the U.S. Constitution. All right, and then you'll read the story right from here. Okay, now you might have guessed from the title and from the pictures that this is a nonfiction piece of writing. So we're reading to gather information today. Feel free to use the play button if you would like to listen to it being read aloud, or you can read it to yourself. Right, when we're done reading, we're going to do two check-in questions on comprehension. Okay, so on page 5, and even while you're reading, you can think about this. What is one reason why states acted somewhat like independent countries under the Article of Confederation? Okay, and then on page 8, how did Shays' Rebellion help bring about a change to the Articles of Confederation? All right. Now, before we start reading, I just wanted to point out a couple vocabulary words that I wanted to make sure that you understood. See if I can get to the start. Okay, right on the first page in the introduction, we have a new government. Right, but you see these words that are in dark print? Those are important words. So while we're reading, we want to try to figure out everything we can about those words. Okay, so first off, federal is highlighted. Do you know what federal means? Okay, so the state government is just for a state. Okay, so we have the Minnesota state government. The federal government is all of the United States. So it covers the whole country. Right, and the second word here are the delegates. Now, delegates are people. They're people that represent each one of the states. Okay, and then the third word here is the U.S. Constitution. Okay, and here is the Constitution. There's a picture of it right there. All right, so read today, learn more about how the Constitution was designed, answer the two questions in your CAMI document, and then we'll continue reading tomorrow. Enjoy!